Hello folks, and welcome to Necronator Dead Wrong, which is a deck-building card-based roguelike anti-tower defense. Which is a lot of things to say, but it's what it is. It's a card-based roguelike deck builder, which you know I love. I've played like Slay the Spire, Monster Train, Gilded Engineering, Banners of Ruin came out recently as well, and I've loved all of them. And this is sort of the same thing, but you're also fighting. You're against a tower defense. Basically, you are an undead mob attacking the villages, and basically you just create and spawn squads of enemy soldiers and effects. You are spawning the waves of enemies rather than. Actually, that's not true. Both sides are spawning waves of enemies. Both sides spawn waves of enemies. The best way to explain is just to start and just go. And of course you have like anime waifus, because why wouldn't you? Although this one's going to sound slightly androgynous, which is totally cool. There's no Seducer of Darkness yet, but there is of course the Unliving Spirit, which I'm not a huge fan of. I must say, not a huge fan of the Unliving Spirit. I'm not a fan of the. You see, I have played quite a bit of Death Knight / General of Death, but because this worked really well for me. I wasn't a huge fan of Unliving Spirit's game mechanics, because I think it goes away from what I wanted to play. I guess I'm going to show off. You can have deck selection as well. You can choose your starting deck. So I'm going to start off with. I'm going to show off the deck, but we'll start off with this deck. As you get more experience, you unlock more things. So next, I'll unlock more cards. So if I unlocked Steel and Bones, so level 1 or level 0, you start the starting deck and the starting relic, and then you get the second deck, some cards unlocks, second relic, which is give your units plus 50% HP, your squads cost 5 mana, or your units get 25% more attack and minus 50% move speed. Ooh. Mana is not easy to get by, so I'm actually going to go with Hellforged Armaments. And the Death Knight's abilities are, whenever you play a card, you drop your hand size. And your hand size is 4. To differentiation is, for example, Mirabelle Adol, you get to redraw, much like Retropolis. You get to, after a while, you can redraw, and Mirabella's redraw cost is far lower, and the cooldown between redraws is far lower as well. I think Mirabella can get a free redraw if she waits long enough, whereas you can never get a free redraw as the Death Knight, because you don't really need a redraw, because whenever you play cards, you're drawing cards. You only want to redraw if nothing in your hand is good. Anyway, I'm going to go for Fresh Meat, which is a slightly different take on this deck. Like Steel and Bones is more on the spells, whereas Fresh Meat is more on the utility. Anyway, let's go in. I'm just going to pick the Heart of the Legion as well, give that a shot. This reminds me of Undyne, so I'm going to take it. Anyway, we can have an endless campaign, or we can just go for a regular campaign. Regular campaign, roll the seed a couple of times. Yeah, it can't be. I was going to say, can it be no? It can be numbers. It can't be letters. So there you go, and we can just go. There's only one campaign at the moment, Chubat's Conquest. There's no tutorial. There's a tutorial, but I'm going to keep it off. Let's go. Let's go. You open the letter and it says, "Congratulations, you've just graduated from Undead Academy. As a freshly certified villain, prepare to embark upon your very own quest for world conquest. The Academy hereby presents you with a patented soul spawn crystal. Please attach it to your arm and the crystal will permanently bind itself to your life force. No substitutions or refunds." And basically, it's much like Slay the Spire. You have a tree to climb until the end of the sector where you fight the boss. You have bosses, you have rest layers, you have shops, you have regular attacks, you have question marks. And I'm going to go for the most question marks as possible. So we start here, question mark here, the next question mark. If I go left, I get 3 question marks in a row, followed by an attack and an elite. So there's no resting, but I could get some quite neat relics out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and move up first. Hi, Chubat. Chubat flock across the sky. One lands beside you, perching on a dead tree. Impressive, says the Chubat. You could be the next Necronator. You know about the Necronator, right? The Chubat looks at you. The greatest Dark Lord to ever terrorize the world? He lost his power 100 years ago. Ring any bells? Anyway, luckily for you, I know how to reclaim it, and I'm currently accepting work as a consultant for aspiring tyrants. What, don't you think I'm trustworthy? Just to show I'm on your side, I'll give you a gift. Go ahead, pick one. Draft a spell, get a utility, special delivery, or upgrade a card. Ooh. I like special delivery. Basically, you overdraw one card, which basically you draw a card even if you're your maximum hand size. And because of the way that Death Knight works, you play overdraw, you will draw up to your maximum hand, and then you'll overdraw one card. So actually, overdraw works really well with Death Knight. I haven't seen how well it would work with Unliving Spirit. Or upgrade a card to make one of our cards better. I'm actually going to grab this. There will be plenty of time to understand how to get upgrades afterwards. Since you accepted my gift, that makes us partners. I will always give the best advice. You won't regret listening to me. Now, if you want to reclaim the Necronator's power, first you've got to conquer a few towns, defeat an army or two, you know, just to prove you're worthy. I'm sure an up-and-coming scourge to humankind like you can handle it. Listen, says the Chubat. This will be like a stroll through the park. If you killed everyone in the park and left chaos and destruction in your wake, screaming peasants, smoking ruins, I can already smell the carnage. That's my goal. You've got to break a few eggs to make an omelette, chirps the Chubat. Or as I always say, you've got to drown a few cucumbers in vinegar to make a pickle. Who doesn't love a nice crunchy pickle? And what villain doesn't love to defeat a hero? That's right, in order to fill the Necronator's shoes, you've got to defeat a hero. Get to it. So we are here in Sector 1 to defeat our first hero, who is back up at the top here, the boss battle. And I'm going to take as many question marks as possible for variance. Because in rest towns, you can either recover your portal HP, you can upgrade a card, or you can remove a card. Let's fight over here then, and we'll get down to basic gameplay. I'm freezing, says the Chubat. The words leaving my mouth are literally freezing in front of my face. Look, you can read them right in the air. I'm freezing. Defeat these enemies and take me somewhere warm. Well, it's bad luck, Chubat. The entire first world is cold. Anyway, map objectives, destroy the enemy castles. Sometimes it's just survive for 3 minutes. These are the enemies we've got to deal with. These are the enemies that they can spawn. They can spawn Smallfall Militia, which is a unit of 4. It's a squad of 4 units with 60 health each, 18 attack, 4 speed. Footman, squad of 2 with 250 HP, 1 armor, 27 attack, 2.25 speed. A ranged unit of piercers, axe throwers, and a sentinel, which is a 1000 health unit with massive attack, iron skin, which means when the health is low, gains additional 3 armor. And the relic is, whenever I play a squad card myself, spawn 3 militia at an enemy village. Anyway, let's go in and see what we can do. The map is nice. The map kind of reminds me like of an overworld version of Final Fantasy Tactics. Like if Final Fantasy Tactics Overworld worked within the Final Fantasy Tactics in-game battle engine. It's a really nice mix and I kind of enjoy it. Anyway, destroy the enemy castle. Can I pause? Well, there is no pausing. So, okay. Regenerating mana at the bottom here. Things will spawn from our portal and walk along the line to the castle. Villages along the way will go out, and it'll go. So they'll start spawning things. That was because of the militia handbook. I spawned a squad, they spawned some militia. And our squads will move up there. Let's get special delivery. Let's get invigorate for free, because of special delivery. We'll cast fortify and haste. There you go. Sometimes you get to change the direction of where the squads go. The squad's attacking us, the squad's attacking them. More skeletons go out. Our mana gets slowly more. Once we capture the village, the villagers start generating mana for us as well. Demon Fiends. Battle cry, squads in hand get more attack. Okay. This seems to be the mechanic for the fresh meat deck is squad in hand more attack. Anyway, Demon Breaker, unit of 6, 28 armor breaker skill, so it removes armor from the enemies. Fortify, squads in hand get more HP. My Brute is getting a lot of HP at the moment. A lot of HP. I want to save up for a soldier, I think. Get the soldier out. There we go. Special delivery when I get a moment. Oof. Special delivery? Come on, give me special. Here, I can redraw now for 20 if I want to. It's not really relevant for this class as far as I understand it. It's haste for free. Oh, the speed is getting so much higher now. Let's get... See if we can get... There you go. See, it's now haunted. They can't win it back. It now acts as a tower for our defense. And is now also generating mana for us. So our mana speed goes up. So the more villages you have, the easier it is for you to win. Although your units will always only come out of your base. There you go. They're attacking now. We're attacking their castle now. You can also look around the map and zoom in. I think you can also change the angle, can't you? Yeah, you can also change the angle. The in-level map is actually kind of nice. Nice soldier, skeleton, haste. Doesn't make a difference now. I think yeah, our massive unit is there. Let's heal them up as well. We are totally fine. We win. Our first little battle, not bad. At the end of battle, you get to pick some souls, which is your currency, and you get to draft a card if I want a card. A second brute? No, I'm alright, thank you. Ensnaring Ring of Arrows. This yellow border means it's already upgraded card, so it's already better than it was before. And this basically targets enemy units, probably in an AoE, doing 4 damage per second for 10 seconds, but also slows things down that are in that area. Frost Nova does 150 damage, so that is 40 damage total. That's 150 damage. This is way better than this. Like, way better. For 10 seconds, however you hit with a single spell, you can slow down attack speed for 10 seconds, and also gets 150 damage. I'm going to take Frost Nova. I don't think I've got Frost Nova in my deck, do I? Nope. I think the other deck starts with Frost Nova in their deck, but not this one. Let's keep going. Right, question mark. A cat burglar asks for your help. There's a vault in a Gorkish bank over the hill, which would be most profitable to rob. I added the word most there. But the cat burglar can't break the life-sucking spell in the vault. It's not easy to turn a dial with pause. Now, take time to open it. I get a drain status effect. This card essentially joins our deck and I get 1,000 souls. Or if I have a squad with 50 or more mana cost, which I do, open it by force and I get a rend gemstone. All my units get plus 25% attack. Yes, please. Because of course, my brute costs 60. And in combat, it technically costs 65 because of my Heart of the Legion. Anyway, our first relic, which I can also not get and get 50 souls, but I'll take the relic. Thank you very much. Life-sucking spell? What life-sucking spell? Your goons can just rip off the door. You reach into the vault and pluck out a red gemstone. The cat burglar scowls. Apparently that red gemstone wasn't supposed to be your loot. Still, I got it. What are you going to do? Take it from me? Don't think so, buddy. It used to be called Cloudspear Tower. Until a great behemoth accidentally sat in it during a great behemoth picnic 100 years ago, legend has it buried beneath rubble that there's still an ancient relic. And again, I get to basically get a random rare relic as long as I have a squad of 50 or more mana cost. That brute is doing wonders for me right now. They have said that currently, the latest patch, they went a bit happy with relics, and the relics kind of break the game a bit. Both our relics and the enemy relics. So there might be a bit of stuff like fixing that. This is still in early access, of course, and they're patching it quite frequently. Anyway, Spirit Spaulders. Whenever a player plays a spell card, squad cards in your hand cost 3 less mana until they leave your hand. So if you keep casting spells, your squads will get cheaper and cheaper. You sit back and watch as your minions tear the tower apart. One stands beside you, waving a palm frond while you sip lemonade. What a workout! After they're finished, you step into a vault they've uncovered. Treasure gleams in the shadows. Last one. You awaken to find an unquenchable imp sitting on your chest. Didn't you hire an exterminator to get rid of these things? Now it's puckering its lips. Lovely. That means it wants to be fed. I can either feed it blood, which means I lose 200 portal HP, but I get 100 souls, or I lose 50 souls. I've got plenty of portal HP. This is level 1. Well, this is like section 1, so I'm gonna get some souls. Things tend to cost about 100 souls in the shop, so get that there. You consult your watch. When is this unquenchable imp going to finish? It finally rolls onto its side, bloated and sleepy. You take the opportunity to drain its soul, and the other souls it's consumed. Maybe you should have been an exterminator yourself. Right, our next actual fight. Sometimes these things can just be fights. Anyway, enter battle. Why would anyone want to live in this frozen wasteland? Asked the Chubat. Snow, 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 nothing but snow. Could the weather get more monotonous? Hurry up and squash these enemies. I need a change of scenery. Right, survive for 180 seconds. They show mini bears, armor breaker units. Their attacks reduce the armor by 10. Footman has a basic amount of armor. The Piercer and the Sentinel we've seen before. Now, enemy relics. Divine Barrier. Every survival map will have a Divine Barrier. Divine Barriers basically mean the enemy castle cannot be killed. It has 1,000% more HP, 1,000% more attack, and 1,000 armor. You cannot do damage to that building at all. It has, like, instead of 2,000 health, it has 200,000 health, and you can't even do damage to it if you manage to get there. And Horn of Battle. Enemies spawn faster per level. Okay, so we need to survive. All we need to do is survive. There is no winning this by capturing a castle. There we go, our first sign as well. But if we capture villages, we get to have more mana. Capturing villages is still useful. And there's still a couple of... one village, I think, looks like. Yes, one village. Survive for 180 seconds. there's a choice. We can either send units this way or this way around. I'm going to send them that way, because that way there is a village to capture. I had to sneeze there, sorry. Right, let's start sending our people out. They, of course, can send people either way, and the signs have a little bit of a cooldown. Battle cry. What can we get out quicker? Probably a couple of soldiers would be very useful, to be honest. Okay. Probably want to send something this way. I'm actually going to get one soldier squad out just so that these guys get a little bit distracted. George, indeed. I can't change this back too quickly or they will actually change direction. We'll do that now, though. There you go. We'll send that squad that way. Again, there's no real winning here. Ooh, Frostnova. And they're dead. Good. Right. Our armor breakers are there just doing damage. Doing damage. What we want the additional mana from that. It is vital. Makes everything cheaper as well. A couple of skeleton squads? A couple of skeleton squads, how about that? See, they get there. That has over 200,000 health. It does infinite damage. It takes no damage at all. There's no problem with that whatsoever. Haste as well. Ooh, our skeletons may die here. I keep casting these spells just to get more and more. I think at some point I actually need... Ooh, there we go. Mana is coming in. I like the mana coming in. Frost Nova as well. You can see units getting highlighted as they get attacked. So you can go BAM! And see what exactly is going to happen there. Okay. Skeleton. You need to survive for another minute. At some point I'm going to have enough mana to pull out this brute, and it's basically doing so much damage. And it's slow. No one's going to say it's not slow. But it'll be good. Yeah, cast Invigorate on these guys. A little bit cheaper as well. Come on, give me the brute. I'll get the brute, I don't have to worry about anything else. There you go. There we go. Battle cry. 50 seconds. We've killed... We have one unit on the field. They've got 11. We've killed 35 things. They've killed 36 things. Oh god, okay. Let's sell a couple of things here. There we go. 10 units on the field. 10 units on the field. We've killed 35. We've killed 37. Frost Nova. Oh, they've had that many die. Mistake. It's not how many they've killed, how many they've lost. Fortify. There we go. That is a very cheap soldier right now. We've cast so many things, making that soldier ridiculously cheap. I'm going to send you that way just because there's enough here. We've reached the base at this point. I think you've capped out, Boot. I don't think you're actually getting it any faster, unfortunately for you. I might as well wait and see what happens. Actually, let's put you out this way. Anyway, we've won. Cool. Those are so far the two basic types of mission. Either kill the castle or survive long enough. Crippling Curse. Minus 50% attack. Ooh, there you go. That I want. Oh my god, I want that so bad. Perks basically last until the end of battles. You basically cast it once. It's basically a passive you get to the end of the battle. Demonic Strength. My units just get plus 25 attack? Yes, please. It also doesn't really fill my deck out because the second they've used it, it's gone. It's exhausted. Or anyway, Elite Time. Elite Time is scary. Upstart, says Lord Balderdash. Villain! Too weak to stand the cold? Not like me, I love the cold. This is even cold. I'm sweating, I'm hot. Don't you dare say I'm cold. I'll teach you what it means to really freeze. Lord Balderdash, sneezing like crazy. Yeah, you're cold, Lord Balderdash. I know you are. Destroy the enemy castle. They've got Frostbitten Hands. As long as I've got 60 or more mana, one of my cards is silenced. Silence means you can't play it. That's, for example, if Lords of your hand, cards in your hand get silenced, then you need to redraw your hand. And Stone Cold Shield, as long as the player has more than 20 units in the field, give enemy units plus 20 armor and minus 30 move speed. I believe that's applying to the enemy. So as the enemy has more than 20 units, I get armor and lose move speed, I believe. The way that's phrased is odd. Actually, no, I might be wrong. I know there's been some issues with, like, I've not been sure which way this been phrased, but maybe that's been cleared up now. Because I remember that doesn't sound as confusing as it did the first time I read it, like, yesterday. Destroy the enemy castle. Simple, simple, simple. Village there. Okay, let's get started. I mostly want to start going this direction, if only because of the village. Maps get bigger. Like, we're currently the early game still, so maps are still quite small. Right, let's get rid of that, because that's actually... Oh, God's sake, really? Fine. I was hoping it would get me a squad, because then I get cheap squads would be very helpful. Let's get rid of you first immediately. Cast that as well, just for cheaper squads. Battle Cry? Come on, give me something. There you go. Skeletons. Start moving that way. There we go. We want demonic strength. Can we save up enough now for demonic strength? You can have a redraw for 20. I believe for the Unliving Spirit, the redraw starts at 20, then becomes free after a while. There we go. Let's grab that immediately. It's not great, but hey, it'll have to do. Although I'm probably going to lose a little bit of HP here, because... Oh, hang on. Might as well be able to do that. Okay, there you go. Get you out there. That might help. There we go. Turn it around, quick. Give me something. Just give me something. Give me something. There you go. We took a little bit of damage there. Again, I want to keep attacking this direction, so I want to get that village. Once I get the village, I'll have more mana. Although we're already attacking the castle. Wow, we are wrecking that castle. Holy crap. That is definitely faster than I was expecting it to go. Holy mother of moly. Cool. Skeleton. Frost Nova, okay. There we go. Haunted is ours. Cast that, make things cheaper in my hand. I've got 10 things in play. Special delivery. There you go. Free skeletons, which I'm going to send this way just to... free skeletons, here we go. You can have that. Invigorate. Heal, please, thank you. And we might actually win off this, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure. There we go. Win off this. There were the range units in the castle, but because they were ranged in the castle was in melee range. Okay. There we go. And after an elite, you also get some money, but you also get some relics as well. I'll bet that battle warmed you up, says Lord Bolterdash. Pathetic, coward. I need a battle to warm up yourself. I lost because I didn't need the extra body heat. It's my choice not to feel my toes, or nose, or anything. I like the characters in this. The enemy characters are quite amusing. Craft a relic. Iron Gauntlet. As long as I have fewer units on the battlefield, my units have double attack speed. Commander discount. Squads cost 50% less souls in shops. And utilities cost 50% less souls in shops. Ooh, those are both kind of useful, but I might keep that up. And drafted card. Unleashed Fury. Perk. There you go. Another really good perk. Actually, good perk. Whenever, every 2 seconds, all squads in your hand get a stacking plus 4% attack speed buff. So every 2 seconds they'll get plus 4 attack speed, which is kind of cool. And again, it doesn't stick in my hand, which I like perks. I do like perks. Right, there we go. We get to our first upgrade, because I don't really need to heal. I don't particularly want to remove a card from my deck, so let's upgrade. And you can see this is kind of where the game becomes slightly unique in the upgrade system, because it's not like, oh, there's just a better version of this card. Every card has 3 better versions. I think it's between 3 or 4 better versions of it. Oh, some cards are there are 5 different upgraded skeletons, but you only ever have access to 2. So this skeleton can become a budget skeleton, which costs 12 as opposed to 20, or a tough skeleton, which has additional armor and additional HP to a regular skeleton. However, this skeleton can become a budget skeleton or a sneaky skeleton, which has stealth, which means while it's not in combat, it's not targetable. Which means it can walk past things if it wants to, and it won't be attacked by ranged units until it's in melee range. Soldier, for example, can become a deadly soldier, which has increased attack speed and increased attack from you can see the change. So it's basically is between 33 and 40, and it's 40 to 48. So basically the DPS goes from 29 to 44. Or you can have the tough soldier, which has more health, 150 more health per unit, plus regeneration, which means you'll slowly regenerate HP. Keep going. The other soldier is resourceful, play it and draw a card, or iron skin. I like it also whenever you play, you actually get the unit changes slightly. The iron skin soldiers get a shield and a different sword. Resourceful gets a different sword. Demon Fiend can either become a budget Demon Fiend, which is super cheap, or a unstable Demon Fiend, which basically... Really? You mean unstable means they detonate on target. They only attack. They suicide. They're suicide bombers, which makes their DPS ridiculously high. That is tempting. Now, the brute can become either a raging brute, which has enrage, or a fortifying brute, which gives all squad in hands 50% when you play it, and it also has more HP itself. I'm going to get something that always works. Like Demonic Strength could either be Armored Demonic Strength or Swift Demonic Strength. I'm going to go for the Swift Demonic Strength. No, what do we got? We've got additional HP for additional mana cost. So, do we work on the survivability? No, work on movement speed. There you go, movement speed. So basically this is now Swift Demonic Speed, which means this buff is not going to be generally better. You pore over books all night long. By the morning, the words are wriggling on the pages. You have to pin them down with a penknife to keep them in place, but they're quite educational once they've been tamed. Oh, I'm going to keep going on the question marks area because it's just fun. An Undertaker's complaining. It's been such a slow week at work, hardly any bodies to bury. They'd kill to get a little more activity. They'd kill your minions, or you could kill some. Just as long as fresh corpses get made, they'll compensate you for the favor, of course. I can either restore all my health, recruit random epic squad, or recruit a random rare... Ooh. I do like my relics, but I'm not sure what an epic squad is. A blunderbuss unit. I've never seen this before in combat. Cost 35, ranged area attack unit. The Undertaker calls a meeting with their regular grave robbing crew. They fire their regular grave robbing crew. Not enough cadavers. Too many close calls with the law. You can have the regular grave robbing crew instead. Cool. Anyway, more upgrades. More upgrades. Special delivery. Either make it cost less, or quick. Oh, interesting. Instead of making the card you draw cost less mana, it's the next card you play, whatever it is, costs less mana. That is nice. That can make some... Again, it's not... Is it nice, though? I was going to say, because if... Basically, it is a better version of you, but it does mean that... If you want to play something in your hand that costs less, might as well play quick special delivery anyway, right? Like... If you want to have a card in your hand that costs 30 less, but you have to spend 30 on quick special delivery, it makes no point. You might as well not cast quick special delivery and cast that spell for the same total mana cost. Whereas this specifically means, okay, there's nothing I want to cast in my hand right now, but there might cost something for free afterwards. I'm not going to get that. Haste could be additional movement attack speed, or budget haste is even cheaper to cast. Unleash Fury. Focus Unleash Fury. Instead of every 2 seconds, you give them +4 attack speed. Every 5 seconds, you give them +20% attack speed. Oh my god. Or you have Budget, which is basically... Oh wow, that actually made it worse. Budget doesn't usually worsen the effect. I'm gonna get Focus, thank you very much. Every 5 seconds, things in hand... Like, if something stays in hand for 25 seconds, it has double the attack speed. We'll keep that. And this is always the same text for upgrading. I was going to go to the shop, but I don't want to go to the shop. There's more upgrades. There's still cards in my deck that are not upgraded. I'm freezing, says the Chubat. The words leaving my mouth are literally freezing the air. Oh, you've done this one before. Okay, so, destroy enemy castle. Enemy buildings get +25 attack per level. Enemy buildings get +25 health per level, so +50/+50. At the start of the battle, enemies spawn 200% faster for 45 seconds, which means that usually means you have to first survive the first 45 seconds, and then you can start pushing. Let's go. Let's go straight in. Survive 45 seconds. And then we can go push harder. Oh, we have 2 villages here. I see. Also, we're not in the middle of the snow right now, which is kind of nice. Anyway, village over there, with 1 signpost only. Okay. I'm going to cast immediately Focused Unleash Fury. I'll start working them already. All their DPS is going to start going up. Look at that. 40. Okay, let's go this way. I'm going to go cast Frost Nova on you as well. Fortify. Haste. I need to actually cast a monster right now. Help! I can't delay too long, otherwise we're going to be a little bit in trouble here. There you go. I'm going to go that way now. Give me something. Oh, I'm a little bit low in mana right now. This is bad. Cast Butterfly. I need to get something that can cast Elkins. There you go. I'm taking a lot of damage here. That's the one, like, I guess the one issue with you're kind of stuck with what you got in your hand because there's no real incentive to do anything else. Right. Again, I'm not trying to push now, so I should not be trying to push. Soldier, go over there. Turn around, please. Okay, you going that way. And demons. Turn around. Good. Go this way. Search demonic strength. Yes, please. Although I kind of want to... I need to kill these guys. So you go there. I'm going to cast Blunderbuss on this guy. Special delivery will be nice. I want that mana though. I need that mana. There you go. Enjoy. Mana, please. Thank you. There you go. Get free haste. Not great, but it's a free haste. That's haunted now, which means everything... Mana speeds up. Now we send it this way, because that village is just taken. I want this side now. So I'm going to go for 51 strength. Start sending things this way. Like, sending out this soldier squad is going to be really good. This soldier squad is going to be ridiculously good right now, because you just have so many buffs. You're actually moving quickly. Like, for what you are, you're moving ridiculously quickly. Oh, wow. I didn't actually realize we hit them with over there. Wow! That was unexpected. Those buffs worked out really well for those soldiers. I was not expecting them to win. 45 seconds passed, they slowed down. Our buffed soldiers just pushed straight through. This is what the Death Knight does. Sword and Ward. Spirit Armor. Squads in hand get +1 armor exhaust. Not a huge fan of that, to be honest. It means it's an exhaust, but I'm not entirely sure if this... It's a good question. I don't know if this stacks. It's a very good question. I don't know if it stacks. I don't know if the squads in hand will always keep the bonus even when they're going over. I genuinely don't know that. Demon Blades are good though. I'm going to grab a Demon Blade because Demon Blades are... Oh, went the wrong way. Went the wrong way. Anyway, let's make a deal, says Grimbone the Swindler. You pay me and I deal you a card. It'll be fun. We both get something new. And who knows, you might be able to add another goon squad to your army if it's in the deck. You can continue, but you can just go open the shop. Because it's all open the shop. Right, what can we get here? We can get Grunt, area attack melee unit. Pair of them. We can get Abominations, which is basically really expensive, really slow units. Area attack melee unit, they'll spawn 6 Demon Fiends on death. Mana Potion, get 25 mana exhaust. Ooh. Right, anyway. We can also remove a card from my deck, so what would we remove? What am I not enjoying too much? To be fair, I could probably remove Haste. If I've got Swift Demonic Strength, and I've got things like Unleashed Fury, I don't actually need Haste. I'm going to remove Haste from my deck. Could buy Haste. In this place I'm going to buy Haste. No, I'm not going to buy Haste. Mana Potion isn't necessarily a bad one, because it's an exhaust card, so especially if I start with it in hand, like, oh, boom, play that, and I can just get something out of my hand. It's I cycle. You automatically cycle every card in hand. Right. Elites next. Wow, we went specifically... Okay. Minus 1,000... Sorry. People call him the Blacksmith, blah, blah, blah. So I can either get Screaming Breastplate. For 150 souls, I get all my units plus 20 attack and plus 20 HP. Yes, please. I'll definitely take that. Are you kidding me? What a lovely breastplate. It is still screaming. Is it going to stop screaming? When the souls congeal? That's good to know. How long will that take? About 2 millennia? Yeah. The sense of humor in this game is also appealing to me at the moment. You may have not realized this, or maybe you have. The sense of humor of this game works for me. I'm still not cold, says Lord Balderdash. In fact, I'm even warmer than last time we fought. We're roasting. Do we need to go outside? I've been standing out here for a week. You call this cold? You'll never survive the winter. Right, so they've got upgraded units now. First of all, yes, 25 minutes, 45 seconds of just surviving. And then charging Mini Bear. They gain plus movement, speed, and attack on next attack while not in combat. Tough, additional health regeneration. Stun attack for the brutal pierces, that's rough. And the tough splashers have iron skin and more health, I think. Cool. Let's go in and again, hopefully we get some things out early. Looks like they're... Right. Okay, so there's only one direction here. And where's the... We have 2 villages to worry about. Here and there. Oh, wow, Mana Potion immediately? I'll take that, thank you very much. Take the Battle Cry as well. Take a Demon Fiend. Immediate Focus Unleashed Fury? I'll definitely take that. I'll see if I can upgrade... I probably can't upgrade the Mana Potion, I'll say that much. It's probably not something I'm able to do. Skeleton. There we go, they're going over there. Frost Novas. I would love to get a Frost Nova out while we can. Can I get you down there? Bam! They're all dead. Good. Now I actually want to get the Swift Demonic out. If at all possible. Demon Blades are good. Demon Blades do a lot of damage, and they basically have stealth, so they can't get sniped by... They're very good at, essentially at killing villages, because they don't get sniped away. Let's skeleton. Mainly just to stop this thing from getting by. Invigorate, make everything else cheaper. Demon Blade will come first, I think. Okay. That's not working. Time requirement still ticking away. 45 seconds, so it's actually passed. Okay. Right, there we go. They just kill things. They just kill things so quickly. Fortify for free, good. Go back stealth again. They won't get attacked by ranged units until they get close. There you go. Let's get our soldiers out. Ooh, get our blunderbuss out as well. Might as well. They're stealth up again. I'm not going to get attacked by that until they get too close, which is nice. Oh, they're regenerating. Of course they are. Right. Bam. There you go. That's mine. That's guaranteed mine now. Cool. Turn it around. Send things either way. The damage on the blunderbuss is not actually that strong. Let's get this out now. There you go. Right. Oh my god, they're pretty much getting all the way to the... They're getting there. And they might even win it. They might even win it, especially if I heal them up. Yep, we're winning this. That's ridiculous. They're so good right now. With all the huge like health and damage buffs they've got, they're actually ridiculously good right now. And they're not even upgraded. I'm definitely looking forward to upgrading them. Are you kidding me? Now that you won, you probably want to burn down a castle, says Lord Balderdash. Because you're freezing, you need the heat. Go ahead, warm your hands by some puny fire. I prefer it when my fingers turn blue. Draft, yep, draft your relic. What do we got? Jar of Souls, whenever you upgrade a card, get 100 souls. Spirit Cutlass, whenever you play a squad card, spell cards in your hand cost 3 less mana. Ooh. Or you start off with extra, starting off with extra mana is fairly solid. The early game is slow. I'm gonna convert this to, I'm gonna grab that, don't need it. Right, here we go. Okay, so. A witch is offering complimentary spell lessons. Easy spell is free, harder spells cost souls, and the hardest spells will also cost your life essence. So I gotta get a random spell, get a Frost Nova, or draft a spell. Frankly, I'll get a random spell. And I'll just not get it. How about that? Done. She really hoped you would buy more. The first spell was only supposed to whet your appetite. Now you've whet her appetite. You better leave. She's sharpening her knives and stoking the fire beneath her cauldron. I want to rest. I'm going to go this way, because it means I get rest. Really, that's unusual. Anyway, it means I get rest, rest, before the boss, which works for me. I'm freezing, says the Chubat. The words leave your mouth. Yeah, we've done that. Okay, so again, you got a sneaky battering ram, stealthy armor-breaking battering ram. You still won't see where they are. Stealth means you don't see. Doesn't mean you don't see them. It means your units don't see them. The charging spearman, savage swordsman, so it just does more damage, I think, and the tough cleric. So the cleric doesn't heal, which is a weird one, but it does not heal. So, hey, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Right. Skip. Yeah, there is a slight direction change here. There's a village there and a village there. Go for the village first. Do I want to cast the early invigorate? No, cast the early one extra is what I want to do. Are you kidding me? Get that out early? Yes, please. Right. Cast that just to get those things cheaper. Mana potion. Immediate into demon. Oh my. Really? Oh my god. That's just unfair. That's just unfair. See, they're sneaky as well. So I think they ignore each other. Both two stealth units ignore each other. There you go. Cast that there. Bam. Immediate alert? Yep. Cool. Turn this around. Beautiful start. Beautiful start. Give me some soldier there. I want that, thank you. The DPS to start going up, please. Skeletons out again. Sadly I lost all my demon hunters, but demon hunters? Not called that, are they? Called something else. Wishful thinking calling the demon hunters. Battle cry for free. Fortify. Invigorate on all my guys. Thank you very much. Things are getting faster and faster and faster and faster. Special delivery on a skeleton. Cast the bam. That's ours, and I'm pretty sure that means we win now. This game is very much, or at least in my previous experiences, this is very much like you survive long enough, and then you just win. And you don't. I've not had a slow loss yet, or like, oh my god, the losses I've had were basically like, at some point the enemy just becomes so strong. The stacking relics the enemy get are so strong that at some point they just win. At some point you just win. So that they just walk to your base and just kill it. Immediately, boom, dead. Demon Blades. What did I say before? I didn't say Demon Blades, I said something else. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. Those soldiers have a huge DPS, wow. Pass them. I guess like, now seeing it in combat, I'm not that opposed to the upgrade. I'll actually get it. I think I was not thinking about it within the context of a fight. Powerful Invigorating Rain. There you go, how that. Perk while overdrawn, squads in hand, plus 50% move speed. I'll take a perk, I'll always take a perk. Are you kidding me? There's also a massive heal as well. Don't particularly want that, whereas you I'll definitely use. Right, let's rest here, because that gets us to that question mark next. Upgrade a card, always. Now, what is the Demon Blades we get? Deadly Demon Blade. Oh. Wow, have they nerfed this? It used to have like a bonus to its critical. It used to have a massive bonus to critical. Not that interested now. Mana Potion? For a second there, I thought it was going to remove the exhaust. I was so happy. No, but it basically means I can get 40 mana, which is always going to be worth it. Because you're going to have, what, 3-4 cards in hand at best? You need like 5 cards that are not this in hand for that -3 to cost that same as that 40 mana. So I'm going to go for the Greater Mana Potion, thank you very much. It might mean like a super early, like, whatchamacallit? Super early Brute. Upgrade a card. So I can upgrade a card and then enter a battle for a free upgrade, which I will take. I'll upgrade. You know, I actually am going to do this upgrade. These don't change, by the way. These are always going to stay the same. This is not bad because I mean, you're paying 20 for a -30 discount. I think the other version of Special Delivery is still costs 30, but it's a -15. It's a -45 to the next card, so it's technically a 15 mana bonus, whereas this is a 10 mana bonus. And this one is just a little bit of versatility. You can draw a card and also play something in your hand, which I like that. Anyway, enter battle immediately. Ooh. Destroy my castle, but all they're doing is building battering rams. Stealth and charge battering rams as well, but all they're doing is building battering rams. And I don't think there's any direction changes here. It's just a quick, simple... I say quick, it's just a simple... get that out of there. Fortify. Battle Cry. Greater Mana Potion. Get that out of there. I was gonna do that, but I want to get that now. Oh, I want to get that as well. How are we doing? Actually, we're doing okay. We are actually doing okay. I'll be able to get enough. I'll be able to get the skeletons before they arrive. There we go. There we go. If they attack this close as well, we also get the damage bonus. Quick Special Delivery should let me cast the Demon Blade as well. Or I'm just gonna free one of these. I can't. I gotta take a free one of those. I have to. You kidding me? A free one of these? That's insane. The Demon Blades are out. They need to kind of ignore each other, which is not great. Although, they're so low health right now. That was my bad. Can't heal myself. That's crazy. There you go. Grab that. Ours. Those. Well, they just walk straight past them. Okay, we took a lot of damage there, but they're about to... Look at that. Jesus. Wow. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? Also, those perks that give you, like, stat per time trigger immediately or they arrive. So even if you, like, play it, you immediately get the first effect. Draft a card. Do I want this? A grunt. It's not a bad idea. Like, get rid of a skeleton. Grab a grunt. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see what I can upgrade though. None of my units are upgraded though, and that's kind of annoying me. Can I make you budget blunderbuss or a vigilant blunderbuss, which increases your attack range by 2? The grunt itself can become either a battle cry grunt, which gives also +5 to origin and grade. Wow. 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 I am going to take, I think, Battlecry Grunt for the extra, just buff the cards in your hand. Right, now is a boss, and we'll do the boss, and we'll do it. Right. Flurries, said Lord Balderdash. That's what you brought before. This is what you fought before. This time the battle will be a blizzard. You don't know what cold even means. I'll turn you into a walking ice cube. You'll wish you had just had frostbite like I do. Right, now, to beat enemy leader. Castle is invincible. Castle does a lot of damage. All buildings do a lot of damage. They're going to be charging fast. And this thing spawns on the first. It moves incredibly slowly. But you got to kill this thing to win. It's a 30,000 health unit with 5 armor, 150 attack, attacks all around it, whirlwind. A powerful aura applies attack to nearby units. Intimidating aura reduces the attack and attack speed of nearby units. Savage footman, brutal snowchucker, and a raging sentinel. So they're not going to have many units in the field, but the units are going to be tough. They're going to be tough. Okay, let's go ahead. And there's multiple. There's two. There's one over there and one over there. Okay, we'll start this way then. We'll go quick special delivery. Ooh. Me. I know which of these is free. Blunderbuss comes out first. None of them is free. Oh, you fool, Nemo! You fool! Ah, they've got the. As long as you have 60 more mana, I gotta start spending my mana. I gotta start spending my mana. This is not working out for me. Overworld agility. There you go. Spend my mana. My cards aren't. My cards. Ooh, nice shots from them. Those Melissa's are kind of weak. Fortify. Battlecry Grunt. Come on. Probably gonna start moving that way, just so we can make sure we don't attack these guys. Those soldiers might be enough for us right now. Those skeletons die real quick. Yeah, there you go. We got that on our side. Yes, yes we do. Good. A little deadly right now. Things are a little scary. Demon Blade, come out, help us out, please. There you go. Wow, those ranged attacks are really, really scaring me. I need something. I need some help. It's not going well. Cast the soldier out. Let's get the skeletons out as well. We'll go that way. Oh, the skeleton was still pushing forward. Skeleton still keep the push forward. I need to get 40. I need to get that 40. So that buff is actually very important. I think we've got enough breathing space for a buff now. So take that buff. That's good. That's going to be very, very helpful. That means if I cast that, I can immediately cast the Demon Blade. There you go. There you go. You gotta start pushing this way now. Now we've got that, we have to uniquely push this way. Because I kind of forgot you exist, I'll be honest. Not great of me, but I completely forgot you exist. Frost Nova. Bam. Integrate. There we go. Battle Cry. There you go. The attack is damning. There's doing a lot of attack, thankfully. Which is actually really helpful. And the DPS is going up so high right now. Okay, they finally died out. Battlecry Grunt. Battlecry Grunt. Skeleton. Frost Nova. Make sure we get a lot of the kills over here. There you go. Bam! Invigorate them. Yeah, you go. Get invigorated. Right, I want to start casting some good stuff now. You. There you go. The attacks are coming out now. Fortify. No, not fortify. Not fortify. Good. Soldier. I want to get that brute out. I need to get that brute out. Why? Urgently, actually. It's going to cost me 23, but I'll take 23. There you go. 23. You might not need the brute, I think, once those soldiers join the fight, but you never know. I think we're okay. I think we win. Yeah, when the brute gets in there, we win. There you go. You can see Lord Balderdash on the back of the Yeti over there. Yeah, he is. I like also the 3D world, 2D sprites, again, very reminiscent for me of Final Fantasy Tactics. I mean, I'm really enjoying this game. This is the kind of game I enjoy anyway. Like I said, I like deck building roguelikes and stuff like that. but the humor, the art style, everything is really working for me. And I'd like to thank Fallen Shogun for recommending this game to me, actually. I wouldn't have not known about it if Fallen Shogun didn't recommend it to me. Why are my teeth chattering? Asks Lord Balderdash. I can't take this cold. I need wool mittens, a nice thick scarf, warmer underwear. Wouldn't hurt either. Maybe I should move to Al-Nubi, which is the next world. And you get some heal. You can heal that a little bit. You get some souls. You can draft a relic. These are powerful relics that affect like your overall things, like increase mana regeneration, decreases all soul gains by 50%. Whenever you play a card, cards in your hand cost 1 less mana. That's also very helpful. That's ridiculously helpful. It kind of gets the same point across as Soul Trap. Hand size +1 gives the enemy units +1 attack. Hand size +1 gives your units lower move speed. I'm actually going to go for Soul Trap. No, I'm not. Last time I went with Soul Trap, I had the card that whenever I had the relic that says when you upgrade something, you gain 100 souls. I might just go for the pumpkin because the pumpkin actually has not got a downside to it. Draft a card. Grunt, Axe, Throw, Demon Blade. Don't care. What did I tell you? Just stroll through the park, says the Chubat. And that pesky little hero you defeated isn't just a pesky little hero. That was a member of the Livmore Alliance. They took all the credit for banishing the Necronator 100 years ago. It's just like an alliance of so-called heroes to lie about their accomplishments, isn't it? The Necronator wasn't banished, especially not by fools in the Livmore Alliance. That's just what they want everyone to believe. Now that you've crushed one hero, I think you should crush another. Snuff out the Livmore Alliance, member by member, and earn yourself a portrait in the Undead Hall of Fame. Now we move to the next level. And that is Necronator Dead Wrong. I got to the 3rd sector boss before I got crushed with my last playthrough. But I'm enjoying it. I hope you will too. Let me know what you think in the description. Should I carry on with this? Should I carry on playing? Because I'll quite happily carry on playing. Anyway, I'll catch you all next time, folks. See you then. Bye-bye.